girls, Kayla here. Today I'm doing this updo that Hannah wore to the homecoming dance in Pretty Little Liars. It was on season 1, like the 6th episode or something like that. Right after it came out, everybody requested me to do a hair tutorial on it, and then ever since then I keep getting requests for it. So I decided I should do that as part of my little Pretty Little Liars series. The thing about this hairstyle is that in just about every clip it looks somewhat different. I'm assuming it's because they film on different days, and with this kind of hairstyle it's actually hard to get it the same every single day. So I just did my kind of interpretation of where they went with it. I also did it with a shinier texture with my hair, and so it's not quite as it doesn't have quite as matte of a texture. If you want that, you can try putting some surf product in your hair or something like that that's going to help add some matteness to the hairstyle. But I liked it shiny. I like kind of the healthy look that it has there. But this is my take on it. It's not, I'm not going to say it's verbatim, but I think it's very, very close. And I like it, and it's ridiculously easy. So with all that said, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do it. Yeah. As always, we're going to start off by sectioning. Section the hair from the crown of your head up and secure that out of the way. And then you're going to stick the rest of your hair in a ponytail because we're actually going to work on that top section first. So let that top section down and separate off the hair in the very front of that section. And that's a clamp, not scissors. And then you're just going to back comb through the rest of that hair. Now for this, I use this cool comb that I got, I think at Kmart, and it's by Conair, and it's for brushing through wet hair, but it's got like 3 little rows of teeth, and it does amazingly for back combing. And once you've got all that done, you can flip all your hair back and gather it in the back and then push it up to create a little poof and crisscross pin in place. Then use the end of a rat tail comb just to pull forward that volume even more. Now I'm a little bit afraid of poofs, so I didn't make mine too big, but if you want more, you can do more. And then let the rest of the hair down. Grab the hair that's in front of the ears. You're going to get about a 2-inch section here and pull it tightly back and over those pins in the back and then pin in place. You want it tight because that accentuates the volume on top and it creates a kind of more of a voluminous shape on top. That's the word I was going for, voluminous. And do that same thing on the other side. And that's kind of how it looks once you've got that much done. And then you're going to go ahead and curl the rest of the hair that's down there. You can curl the hair first if you like, but this way you don't end up curling hair that you don't need to curl. And what I did was I rolled the curl back up by wrapping it around my 2 fingers and clamping it, and that just helps the hair to cool in the curl so the curl can last a little bit longer. My hair is difficult to curl, so I always do that, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. So again, you're just going to go through here and curl all of the hair that's not up in a poof. And then once they've cooled, you can go ahead and let the curls down. And then separate the hair that's in the middle here, mostly just the stuff that's been bobby pinned out. And you're just going to twist it into a really loose bun and leave the ends free. And pin that in place. You can see this looks really messy. This doesn't need to be tight. We're just trying to get the hair up. Then for the rest of this, you're actually going to take 1-inch sections and you're going to pull them up in loops kind of over the base of that bun and right underneath the base of the poof. And what you want to do here is create a really droopy shape. The shape of the original hairstyle is very elongated, so you don't want this to be really tight and like a normal bun shape. You want this to be very loose and cascading. So you're going to kind of pull all this hair very loosely back into one centralized point, pretty much right underneath the poof, right there at the very base of the poof. So just do that. I did this in about 5 sections. And then if your hair is a little bit longer like me, we get to deal with the ends. If your hair isn't too long, you can probably stop here. But if you have ends that hang down below your hairline, you can actually just pull it back up a little bit and create little twists. You can see me doing that here. I just kind of help shape the curl just a little bit, and then I pin that against my head. Again, you don't want to make those super tight. You don't want to make tight little curls. You just want to make really loose curls so that it looks very cascading still, and again, kind of elongated. And that's it.